This is Logan. Logan just got fired because he was tricked into sending $300,000 of his company's budget to a scammer. And the craziest part is, he didn't fall for some sloppy email or an obvious fake. He fell for something that's getting more convincing every year: AI deepfakes. So let's rewind. Logan is the payroll manager at a mid-sized tech company. He's the one responsible for making sure people get paid on time. Salaries, bonuses, contractor invoices, everything. He's careful. He follows procedure. And because he's been there long enough, he trusts the executives above him. One Tuesday morning, Logan gets an email that looks like it's from his CEO. It's labeled confidential. It says there's an urgent transaction happening that same day, and the CEO wants Logan on a quick Zoom call at 2:30 p.m. with the CFO and an outside legal counsel. At a glance, everything looks normal. The signature is right, the tone feels right, and right after the email, a calendar invite appears like it's part of the same workflow. Logan assumes it's something major: an acquisition, an investment deal, something sensitive that leadership doesn't want circulating through the whole company. At 2:30 p.m., Logan clicks join meeting, and on screen, he sees exactly what he expects to see. The CEO in his usual home office, the CFO also in his normal small office, and a serious woman labeled outside counsel, legal advisor. The video quality is clean, the voices sound natural, and the CEO's mannerisms are the same. So Logan relaxes, because if the CEO, CFO, and legal are all in one call, it has to be legitimate. Then they explain the situation. They say the company is closing a confidential deal with an overseas partner, and the timeline is brutal. They claim the partner needs proof of funds immediately, and if the company can't move $300,000 to an escrow account within the hour, the deal collapses. They tell Logan that normal banking channels would take too long and involve too many people, so they need the transfer routed through a secondary process, something only Logan can do quickly because of his payroll permissions. To make it feel even more real, they share their screen, a contract PDF, company branding, signature, and a deadline highlighted in red. And the legal advisor reinforces it, saying the paperwork checks out, the escrow details are correct, and Logan needs to keep quiet until a public announcement. Everything feels airtight, no obvious glitches, no robotic lag, just a smooth, convincing meeting that feels like a corporate urgency as usual. Logan hesitates because this is unusual. He's used to a strict process with multiple approvals and verification, but they're ready for that. They reassure him, they compliment his reliability, and they frame it like it's a test of trust. You've always been solid, we trust you. Just this once, keep it tight. Then they tighten the timeline. They say they need it done in the next 30 to 40 minutes, and they want Logan to handle it while they're still on the line. Right in the middle of this, a new email hits Logan's inbox with wiring instructions, formatted professionally, appearing to come from the CFO's address, matching the urgency on the call. And in that moment, the pressure becomes almost impossible to ignore. Logan shares his screen, something he's done plenty of times on meetings. He opens the company banking portal. He enters the $300,000 amount. He copies the account and routing number from the email. He double checks the digits like he always does, and then he pauses, finger hovering over the button, because once he clicks confirm, there's no pulling back. But the situation has been engineered perfectly. The right people are present, the urgency feels believable, the paperwork looks real, and Logan doesn't want to be the reason a major deal collapses. So he clicks confirm. A green check mark appears. Transfer successful. The call ends, and Logan is left alone in his office, thinking he just helped leadership pull off something big. About an hour later, Logan gets a Slack message from the real CFO. The message is simple, but it changes everything. The CFO asks, why is there a $300,000 transfer? Logan's stomach drops. He calls immediately, and within minutes, it became clear. There was no deal, no urgent escrow, no legitimate Zoom meeting, and no approval. When they review the details, the cracks finally show. The CEO's email was off by one character. The CFO email came from a spoof domain that looked perfect at a glance, and the people who Logan saw on camera weren't real. They were for AI-generated deepfakes. A week later, Logan is fired, not because he meant to do something wrong, but because he violated protocol and authorized a transfer that was never verified. All of this happened because of one meeting that looked real, sounded real, and felt real, but it wasn't. It was a performance built by AI designed to exploit trust and urgency.